All right, welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. My name is John, and I'm gonna be your host this morning. It's been a while I come up to this show to be able to analyze the market. For the past 2 weeks, I've been doing a lot of personal introspection, and I also had a chat with a friend of mine that is also a trader, very profitable trader, and we talked and he said some things that really made sense, of which I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I'm also going to be making a video about those things because whenever you are doing something and you are not evaluating yourself, honestly, you keep on making the same mistakes. People are in this illusion whereby that continuous trading, continuous learning is going to create them, is going to create success for them in the trading world. They think that they need to know more about the market before they become successful. Now, I just want to go to a little bit about the chat on the chat before I say what I want to say this morning. And what I want to say right here in this live session is that I will be trading only Euro USD. This is a personal decision, and I'm not telling you this for you to, do what I'm telling or do what I'm doing, but this is what I will be doing. But that doesn't mean that I cannot analyze any pair for you if you tell me to analyze any pair. But the one I'm going to be focusing on, whereby that I want to be trading, is Euro USD. So you can also ask me to analyze any pair for you. I'm also going to give you my own opinion. That doesn't mean that my opinion that it will happen that way, but I'm also going to give you my own opinion in that particular pair. And the reason why I did this, I decided to trade only Euro USD is the result, the research I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. I told you guys I was with a friend and we are discussing and we're evaluating a lot of things, and I was able to arrive at that point based on the things I saw, and that is what I'm about to show you here. So if you are joining me in this live session, you're welcome. If you are watching me live right now, all you need to do is to click the like button, click on the subscribe button, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can also drop on the comment section the pair you want me to analyze, and I am doing this every Monday, every morning, 8:30 a.m. Nigerian time. I do analyze the market. For the past 2 weeks, I've not showed up, or there's something happened. Like I told you, I was actually evaluating a lot of things. If you come online, a lot of people really don't show you the things that is happening to them. They show you the things that they want you to see, and at the same time, I really don't do that. For me, I'm very open. I'm very transparent. I just want to show you things when I'm making mistakes and when I'm not making mistakes. Because the reason why I found out that I have to go on personal introspection, because I noticed what was happening. I was making money. I was losing. I didn't lose any on my account, but the profits are not really consistent. Like, from looking out from my results from the month of December, from the month of November, December, and January and February. So I was actually noticing a pattern. I wasn't. It was just making lose, break even. Like, it was actually happening. But when I sat down with my friend, we look at the whole trades I've been trading last year, and at the same time, the last 4 months, the all the trades I've been taking, I noticed a pattern, and I was able to arrive at a point that I'm going to be trading Euro USD. Now, it might not be the same for you. You might not agree with what I'm saying, which is fine. One thing about life is, what is your life philosophy, which is your set of beliefs and rules, and all of these things are philosophy, of which I'm going to go deep into that in this video. So, looking at on Euro USD, let me do a short analysis, then I will go into what I want to say this morning. I am bearish on Euro USD. Euro USD is a pair that I'm trading. But if you want me to analyze any pair for you, you feel free to drop it in the comment section. I'll also do analysis for it. I'm going to share my personal opinion about that particular pair. So this is Euro USD. I am bearish on Euro USD, as you can see on the weekly time frame. So even if you go on the daily time frame, you can see that price is showing bearish. We had a lot of volatility around here, whereby the price is just going up and down, as you can see there. Then on the 4 hours, you can see a lot of ranging is going on. This is ranging, and we need to be very mindful when price is doing something like this, so we won't cut ourselves at the wrong side of the market. So I am bearish on Euro USD. So if we go on a 45-minute time frame, which is where I like to take my entry, I'm still seeing a bearish structure, market creating a lot of lows, and that's what I'm seeing on the 45 minutes time frame. As you can see right here, price is still bearish on Euro USD. So this is where I want to. I might look for a sell opportunity if my entry, occurs. I might look for sell opportunity on top here. So let's see how it goes. But if you have any pair you want me to analyze for you, drop it in the comment section. But I'm bearish on Euro USD, and that's all. I'm not doing any other thing in the chat. So, but if you have any pair you want me to analyze for you, all you need to do is to drop it in the comment section. I will look at it, and I'll also talk about it. All right, welcome everybody. But this is time for me to share with you guys what I prepared. Let me open it up. Very important. And today I want to start with to ask you a very important question is what is your trading philosophy? It is very, very important. Like I told you guys, I noticed for the last 4 months I was making and losing. I wasn't that consistent like I was from the month of July. I was just at break even, or making little profit. I was like, what is going on? I was noticing those things. Most people are not paying attention to their results to notice that if something have actually changed. Now, when I was doing my research in the last 2 weeks with a friend of mine, I noticed that I have more winning trades in Euro USD. I have a lot of winning trades in Euro USD, and other pairs that I trade, other USD pairs that I trade, or other pairs, maybe I could just trade gold or enter into any random pair, is actually costing me a lot. You see now, the money I made from Euro USD, other pairs will take it. You see now that doesn't mean that trading multiple pairs doesn't work. Trading multiple pairs will work if your personality is the type that want to trade multiple pairs. Now we have to understand that in as much as we are human beings, we might look the same physically, whereby that everybody has one head, two hands, two eyes, one nose, and a mouth, and all of the. In as much as we have all of these commonalities, that doesn't mean that we are the same. Some people are short, some people are tall, some people are slim, some people are fat. Some people are dwarf. These are different, and you can see these are different human beings. Now, and at the same time, some people are AA, some people are AS, some people are SS. All of these things are differences every individual, every human being has. And at the same time, nobody has the same thumbprint. My risk tolerance will not be the same with your risk tolerance. For example, some people have the goal of doing hiking. Some people don't have the goal of doing hiking. Some people want to do skydiving because it's fun for them. Some people don't want to do skydiving because they believe that the day they will skydive, they are going to die. Because of the fear inside of them. Now, these are differences of human beings. And I can tell you, all of these things is making human beings to arrive at one particular point, which is what? Survival. At every point in time, we ought to survive. So whichever way that works for us, we are arriving at a point which is survival. And the same thing with animals. We have fish that are good in the water. We have different animals that are good in different areas, in different things they do. Now, there's a statement that goes this way. If you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it looks as if that fish is stupid. But if you put that fish inside of water, the fish will seriously perform very well, more than every other animal that is on the ground. So you need to understand this. And that leads me to what I want to say, which is what? What is your trading philosophy? Now, people have life philosophy, what they believe in. Some people are Muslim, some people are Christians, some people are Buddhism, some people are traditionalists. These are different philosophy, what people believe in. And guess what? Some people can go as far as dying for their philosophy about religion or what they believe in. Some people believe that there is God. Some people don't believe that there is God. So, these are different life philosophy. And they have reasons why they tell you that there is God and there is no God, there is this, and these are. I'm not here to debate, but 100% God is in existence. There are a lot of facts about that, but at the same time, people are seeing those facts, they still do not believe in it, and these are their life philosophy. Now, the someone who have life philosophy we also have trading philosophy. Now, that trading philosophy has to do with what you believe in. Now, let me read something for you. What is a trading philosophy? A trading philosophy is a set of beliefs and principles that guides a trader's decision making process in the financial markets. It acts as a framework that helps trader approach the market with discipline and consistency, considering factors like risk tolerance, investment goals, and trading style. The key word here is trading style. The market is very dynamic. So whatever your philosophy is, the market can give you money, whatever your philosophy is. But do you know the problem? The problem is that people want to trade other people's philosophy. Now, the reason why trading is so difficult to teach is that people want to teach other people their personal experience or who they are. Imagine someone that is brave, trying to someone that can take risk, trying to teach people that internally they can't handle taking heavy risk, and you're trying to make them to start taking heavy risk. You can imagine how stupid those people will be, whereby that they will start performing badly. You start, learning someone's philosophy. Imagine someone that the person can open multiple position, and you don't have the heart internally. And it's not a weakness. In as much as people call it a weakness, it is not a weakness. That is who you are. And when you try to say, "Oh, I have a weakness whereby that I don't know how to open multiple position," and so therefore you start working on your weakness to start opening multiple position, do you know what will happen? What will happen is that you will end up into a series of mistakes that will keep on taking you backward. But when you know that you can't take multiple position, or you can't enter multiple position, now based on the way you already design as a person, you have to move to another trading style that align with your belief, and that could be swing trading. You understand? That could be swing trading, and over time you are going to improve as a person. Now, people who don't have so much patience, now because they know that if you swing the market, you're going to make a lot of pips, and guess what? Because of that greed of making a lot of pips, whereby that if the market is swinging, but they know fully well inside of them they don't have patience, they are forcing themselves to become a swing trader. You see now, the problem about trading is that trading is not difficult, but because of internal, how we are wired internally, makes it difficult to become a successful trader. For example, someone that knows that he's AS, the person cannot say, "Oh, the person I want to marry is AS." Now, I don't want to. I really want to marry this person because I love this person so much, and definitely, in as much as the person is AS and I'm also AS, I don't mind. I want to marry this person. Now, when you make that decision, you want to marry someone that is AS, irrespective that you know that this person is also AS. Now, at the end, at the long run, you're about to make a very hard decision that will affect you in the future, because you know that the children who are going to be giving birth to in this world, they are going to be suffering. Now, when you understand who you are, that is when you can now make a decision on how to make it to work on your advantage. Now, if you're a fearful person, like there is nothing you can do in this life to remove that emotion of fear, whereby that something happen you reject. Now there is no, if you like, go and do a lot of, the only way that you can change that your emotion of fear is a supernatural encounter, whether God started getting involved and all of this, but majority of the time it doesn't happen. Now, all you have to do, knowing fully well that you are a fearful person, there is nothing. If you like, go and do different things for you to stop being afraid. There is nothing you can do to stop being afraid. The only thing you that is left for you is you have option of what? Deciding what to do when you are afraid. You have that option. Now that is where self-awareness comes in, whereby that you are aware of yourself. knowing fully well that, oh, if I hear a sound, I usually reject. Now, what usually happens is that some people start running, some people will be like, okay, what is happening? Now, these are decision moments. But when you are a fearful person and you know that there's a particular thing that you always do when you are afraid and it keep on hurting you, once you are aware of those things and you notice those things and you start working against that thing and you ask yourself, okay, if this thing happen again, what am I doing? Now, this is what we call self-awareness, learning about yourself. Whatever the weakness that you have in yourself, you start using it for your advantage. You start using it for your advantage. And when you start using it for your advantage, you become more confident about it. Now, the problem about trading is that people want to learn other people's philosophy. Because you saw your mentor is a swing trader, you want to become a swing trader. Because you saw your mentor is a day trader, you want to become a day trader. You saw your mentor is a scalper, you want to become a scalper. It is so difficult. If you check anybody that creates courses to sell courses in Forex, they produce little or no successful students. And if you check those people who are successful students among those people are not doing the same thing that the mentor is doing. They learn some things from the mentor and they do things differently. Now, I have made this quote a lot of times in this live session, in my previous live session. There's a book I read, which is The Market Wizard. One of the traders says something. He said that if you do things exactly the way I do it, that you will fail. But if you hang around me and learn some good habits and do some things differently, when you start to copy someone, you want to do everything the way the person does it, there is a chances that you can fail. Because why? Both of us can be looking at the same thing, we are not seeing the same thing. That is the beauty of human nature. We are not the same. We are, in as much as we have two eyes, one head, two hands, we are not really the same internally. We are not the same internally. So you need to know who you are, your natural gift, yeah, like the natural abilities that you have. Are you a fearful person? Are you a greedy person? Know all of these things and ask, okay, this is who am I? How can I use it for my advantage in Forex trading? That some people, they are fundamental traders. That is who they are. That is their philosophy. There are some people, they don't use stop loss. That's their philosophy. There are some people, and imagine you, because you saw that person is creating success and you want to try that thing that person does, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. I'm still going to say a lot of things about psychology, but I just want to start here. But in another section, which is tomorrow, I'm going to do another one that's talking about the kind of, people that are so emotional, whereby that they don't learn how to cut their losses short. Because one of the there's a video I watched. I posted it in my group. I think I need to post it here. There was an analysis that was made whereby that um, they did analysis on 25,000 traders who have executed those 25,000 traders has executed about 43 million trades on Euro USD. Now they have executed 43 million trades on Euro USD. Now this is the outcome of the analysis. Now out of that 25,000 traders, it shows that the win rates of these traders are 62%. Their win rate is 62%. Do you know what that means? It means that if they take 10 trades, they win 6 and lose 4. But look at where the problem is. When they are winning, their winning is actually 48 pips. When they are losing, their losing is now 82 pips. You see the mathematics. Your win rate is 62%. It means that when you take 10 trades, you can win 6 and lose 4. But this is the problem. When you are winning 48 pips. When you are losing 82 pips. That is why they keep on making a lot of losses. Because why? People do not know how to cut losses short. They are holding on to their losses, believing and praying it will come back. I'm going to talk about this later. When we, that on that we're going to go to the chat. That is Me, I'll go through the chart and show you guys those things. But at the meantime, I really want you to guys to understand on how you can use your own personality and become a successful trader. You don't need to do exactly the same thing someone asks you to do. Like if you have a mentor that is a day trader, it is not a must that you become a day trader. It is not a must they are going to become a day trader. It is not a must. You need to choose your own philosophy. Like I said, the way people believe in different things in life, and they have reasons why they believe in it. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I have reasons. Some people believe in different things, they have reasons. Now, those reasons make sense to them. So, the same way, you ought to have your own reason in the financial market. Because if you're trying to trade other people's philosophy, you cannot make money. I see a lot of people on social media, a lot of mentors doing well. I'm not talking bad at them, but the reason why many of their students are not making money is because they are teaching their students their trading philosophy, of which might not work 100% on the lives of their students. Because why? Their students are different human beings that have different emotion running on them. Some people have emotion of greedy. They can be. Some people have the one of fearful. Someone that is fearful a lot. You are fearful a lot. There is nothing you can do about your fear. If you like, you can be praying. God, take this out of me and all of these things. Now, I'm not saying that a fearful person cannot become a brave person. Through the power of supernatural, a fearful person can become a brave person. But I know it happens. But what if it didn't happen? Will you continue to keep on being fearful? All you need to do is ask yourself, I know that I'm afraid of losing in the market. I'm afraid of certain things in the financial market. How can I use it on my advantage? It's a question. You could be a scalper because you just have to trade a little move and you're out of the market. This is what fearful people can do. But when you're trying to swing, you're a fearful person, you want to become a swing trader. How will you do that? You keep on frustrating yourself, going from one YouTube video to another, learning what is not there. That is what you be keep on doing. Going from one YouTube video, watching from one mentor, people that did some payout in profit, watching their video and learning. Do you know the shocking thing, guys? If you look at successful traders, the way they analyze the market, that is not they are not doing anything different. But do you know what is different? Something internal that you are not seeing. But the chart is the same. But we are controlled by our internal forces based on who we are. A fish can swim very well inside water. A fish cannot climb. If you put a fish under the tree, he will die. If you put a monkey inside the water, he will die. So you need to know the natural abilities that you have. And it's not a weak, some people there are some things that can be called weakness. Don't get me wrong. But there are some things that you cannot change, like somebody that is AA. There is nothing you can do about someone that is AS. There is nothing you can actually do about it. The next thing for you to do, you can't tell yourself you are going to marry anybody you see. No, this is when your choices and your decision will change. Whereby that, I know fully well that I'm not AS. That means I will marry someone that is AA. It's a choice. Because if you marry someone that is AS, you're going to have issues. So you need to understand who you are internally. You can still make money as a scalper, as a day trader, as a swing trader, as a position trader. This is how dynamic the market is. This is how, and because why? The reason why these things are happening this way is that the market, the Forex market or the financial market is human being emotion. That is it. Because fearful people are there, brave people are there, patient people are there, weak people. That is why financial market, because why? If this is why the market goes up and down. It's human emotion. There are some people who are afraid. There are some people who are brave. Different. That is why price is moving all the time. And you have not understand your personality, and you want to trade something else. If your personality is day trading, do it. You're going to become successful. If it is swing trading, everybody tell you the reason why you're not making money is because you're not doing top-down analysis. Hello, bro. Do you know how many video on social media, on YouTube, that teaches top-down analysis? How many people are successful? As a matter of fact, there are different Telegram groups. If you go to Telegram and search for price action course, you see there's a Telegram I found. There is no mentor that I know in Forex trading that their course is not there. But guess what? People are still losing money. It's not about cost, bro. Wake up. Feel like I can still flaunt money and show you cars. And guess what? And tell you to buy my course. I will tell you the reason why you're not making money is because you don't know how to buy at a resistance. You don't know how to do this. I will just collect money from you, bro. You will buy the course and still know that you won't be making money. That's the truth. Check everybody that makes money in Forex. They do some things differently that is personal to them. For example, Jeffrey Benson trades only GBP USD for how many years right now? And his personality is known for what? Ta ta ta. He's not a swing trader. Sometimes, can you call him a day trader? Yeah, he could be a scalper day trader, whereby that he sees opportunity and load positions, bro. That is his own personal philosophy. It works for him. If he tries to swing trade, he will start making a lot of mistakes. HBFX trades he trades gold, Euro USD, and some different pairs. HBFX cannot. It also trades GBP USD. If Jeffrey Benson starts getting greedy, oh, look at someone making money on gold. This person made $20,000 on gold. Let me rush to gold. He will start losing money. That is what people do, and that is what happened to me. I discovered all the. I sat down with this, my friend. Like, we are analyzing things. How many times have you analyzed the way you trade? The reason why you're not making money is not because you don't know something in the chart that other people knows. It is not true. You need to understand yourself internally first. That's the first thing. Then the second thing, it talks about the way you see losses and profits. And that is what I'm going to be teaching in the maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow, is about how to cut your losses short and add to your winning. How many people have added to their winning position? Let's say, for example, you are in a trade and you are in profit and you added to your winning position. People don't do these things. Let me shock you. Let me shock you what you don't know. Some of the advice we are hearing in Forex, they don't work. Let me give you one of those advice. Trading with 1% risk. Trading with 1% risk is a nonsense advice. I will say it here. Now, as a beginner, it makes sense for you to start learning, for you to start with 1% risk. But if you gain experience and you are still doing 1% risk, you might be making $200 or few money for you to be surviving. I didn't come to the Forex market to survive. I came here to make a bunch of money. Many of you have heard the story of George Soros. George Soros made money, I think in 1990 or 1999, I've forgotten the year. He made about $1 billion in a day. Now, that was not 1% risk. He went and took leverage and borrowed money. And someone will ask, what if he go wrong? Let me tell you something. What successful traders do that I know is that when they enter any position and it's going wrong and the market gets to their stop loss, they cut it short. But when the market is going in their favor, they add more winning trades. For example, you see the way Jeffrey Benson trades. For me, you have to be brave. It's not about holding on to losses and praying, oh, there is an order block here. It's going to reverse up. What are you saying? Why wouldn't you close that trade and when the market is still going up, you still re-enter? You don't know where the market is going to turn. Market is moved by human being emotion. Like I said, it is moved by fearful people, greedy people, people who believe in different things. So know what you believe about yourself. Whereby if you're a fearful person, it's not bad that you are fearful. But one of the things that you need to work on is the decision that you take when you are afraid. That is what will show up in your life. Because if the decision you are taking when you are afraid are wrong decision based on who you are, it will keep on affecting you. There are some people, they can hold on to drawdowns. They don't shake. Why? It is internal. It is not because of the money. And someone will be like, oh, because they have excess money. No, it's not those things. You need to define who you are. You need to define. No, we not define. You can't even you can't define who you are. Sound like forcing yourself to be who you are not. Like forcing yourself to be who you are not, of which it's gonna work against you. Know who you are. Whereby that am I a fearful person by nature, and it's not bad that you're a fearful person. But the problem is the decision you take when you are fearful. That's what you need to look at, because that will make you a successful trader or a losing trader. Because why? That fear will keep on triggering, and there is nothing you will do for that fear to die. Or some people are saying, pray that you no longer you have to subdue your emotion. It's not, you can't subdue it. Like whereby there is nothing you can do to remove fear emotion out of you. It is not, the only way it can happen is through supernatural. It is God that will do those ones. I can't do it, and human being cannot do it, because if we have the ability to do it, a lot of people could have done it by themselves. But ask yourself, how can I use this my personality to my advantage? I am a fearful person. What kind of time frame should I be looking at? I am a patient person. What kind of time frame should I be looking at? I'm a greedy person. What kind of time frame should I be looking at? All of these things, you know who you are by so many things you have done. So this was what I sat down and I discussed with my friend, and I was amazed. Like, this guy blew my mind. Because why? We keep on trying to learn other people's philosophy. Now, after learning this thing from him, we went through the chart. He was telling me about cutting your losses short and add to your winning positions. We went as far as looking at the chart. He said something that blew my mind, that no matter your win rate, if you like have 100% win rate, if you want to enter another trade, the chances of that trade being a winning trade or a losing trade is 50%. So what you need to is 50-50. So all you need to do is to have where you want to enter and where your stop loss is, and that's all. That's all. Whether your stop loss is 1 pip, 2 pips, it does not matter. For so far it makes sense to you, it does not matter. So far it makes sense to you. So guys, it is very, very important. Know who you are. Know who you are internally and work on this. I don't know if you got value. If you got value, you can drop what you have been learning in the comment section. If you have any question, you can also ask me. Drop your question in the comment section. Drop a question. I'm waiting for your questions, guys. Drop your questions. I am waiting for your question. Like I told you, I'm on Euro USD buy. Sorry, not sell. I said sell earlier. I didn't even know. I was looking at DXY that time. Sorry, but Euro USD, I am bullish on Euro USD. The trend is bullish, and I'm seeing some bullish movement. Then DXY is showing a sign of dropping. That's what we're looking at. DSY is showing a sign of dropping, and if DSY drops, Euro USD will be going up. So, it, you can see where I want to. This is where I want to enter, but you can see what price is doing there right now. The price, it is not. It didn't show me a full, like, a clear entry right now, because it didn't get to the low that I wanted it to get to. But this is the dynamic of the market, and I'm left with a decision whether to enter or not to enter. But I will still arrive to a point. I will still arrive to a decision. So if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. If you learn something, you can also drop it in the comment section. So guys, like I told you guys, maybe this week I'm looking forward to start this week to start dropping signal on the group, and it's going to be only Euro USD, only Euro USD. If you don't like it, sorry about that. There's nothing I can do. I can also do other analysis for you if you are interested. If you have any pair you want me to analyze, but any trade I'm going to be taking is Euro USD. I did this because I was able to analyze myself and I discovered a lot of things. So some people one pair is for you, some people, multiple pairs for you. Don't let anybody force anything to you. Whereby that somebody tell you if you're not trading this way, you're not going to make money. It's not true. It is not true. Define your trading philosophy. Know what is good for you and follow it. Whatever anybody says is nonsense. Go on. Anybody that is making that noise, the person should show us 10% of his student that is making money. 10% of all his, it's not even 1%. They don't. But the mentors keep making money. Why? Because why? Those ways of trading is good, is in alignment with the mentor. I'm not saying that the mentor is teaching something wrong. The mentor is not teaching anything wrong. But because the student personality are not in connection with the mentor, that is why teaching trading is very difficult. That's why people need to keep on working on their own strength. There is this YouTube channel I like to watch, which is SMB Capital, Mike Bellattieri. Now, this man says something that you need to work more on your strengths than your weaknesses. You see someone because of you have weakness in swing trading, you are working on it. Why wouldn't you work on your strength? You see, that's a problem. You are learning something that you are not. Lisa, how do you take your entries? Okay, this is not the video for that. Like I said, this is not the video for that. I'm gonna teach on that later. I'm here to talk about emotions. That's why I'm here, guys. I'm here to talk about emotion because emotion is something very, very important. I've seen that affect a lot of people in their trading career. Yeah, we need to know who we are emotionally. If we know who we are emotionally, we now know what to do in the chart. So, guys, there is no question for me. There is no question. I don't know if you guys got value from what I just said this morning, or was I just making noise? But even if it sound like a noise to you, I don't care. It's not a noise to me because I know what I just said right now can save a lot of people and it can make a lot of sense. It's really helping me, and I'm excited for the next phase of my life right now. I believe from now to December, my trading career is going to be huge. Like, it's going to be growth. What I just shared with you right now, the next, like, throughout the year, my trading career is going to be sweet because why? I just tap into a knowledge that is helping me. So if you want to tap into the same knowledge, ask yourself a question: who am I? If you're a fearful person, there is nothing you can do to change it. If you like, do whatever you can. That thing that makes you to keep on being afraid will keep on showing up. All you need to ask yourself: if I'm fearful, what are the things I do that usually that I don't like? If you ask yourself those questions, that you start changing those things. Whereby that if you are afraid, that you now know, okay, that is what I'm meant to do, whether I'm afraid or not. It's not about what anybody says, it's about what makes sense to you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. It makes sense. You need to find who you are and trade like that. If you trade anybody, if you think it's about getting courses, bro, you keep on buying courses. So you will keep on buying courses. Like, you keep on following different mentors. It's about defining what works for you, what makes sense for you, and stick to it. Talking about emotion, how can someone really overcome it? Bro, like I said, you can't overcome your emotion. That is who you are. Accept it. Accept that you're a fearful person, or you're a greedy person, or you're a patient person. Accept it, bro. Now, all you need to ask yourself is this: based on this personality that I have, what can I do that will be of my advantage? For example, there is an advantage for short people, and there's also an advantage for what? Long for tall people. For example, a tall person can pick something that is high. A short person cannot. But if a tall person enters a public transport, he can't sit very well, but a short person can. These are advantages and disadvantages. So all a tall person needs to do is that, oh, going to public transport is not good for me. I need to get my own car. I need to get an Uber. These are, you have to. Now, there is nothing you can do about it, bro. I'm talking to Victor. Whatever your emotion is, there is nothing you can do about that. This question, a lot of people keep on asking it in Forex community and thinking and thinking it is their problem. Your problem is not your emotions. Your problem is the decisions you make when the emotion shows up. You have options. If you're a fearful person, what are the decisions you make when you're afraid? All you need to do is to ask yourself, how can I walk in accordance with who am I? If someone tell you that the only way to make money from trading is swing trading, is a lie, or from day trading is a lie, or from scalping is a lie. There are different. That's why we have so many strategies. So many strategies. High Kanachi, not High Kanachi. High Kanachi is not a strategy. Like Fibonacci, RSI, Bollinger Band, Bollinger Band, so many things, Elliott Wave. These are different people's philosophy, and they made money using all these things. The forex market is about human emotion. Find your emotion and trade in accordance to your emotion. That's it. If you are comfortable with lower time frame, focus on it. You're going to make money. That's it. That's how it works. So let nobody tell you that the reason why you're not making money is because you're not doing top down analysis. They lie. Okay, guys, thank you so much. This is almost 45 minutes to almost an hour. Thank you. See you next time, and do have a beautiful trading week. Have a nice day. Bye bye.